Alright guys, I'm back. So despite my best efforts, I ran out of time. My camera memory card was full, so I had to put it on my computer, delete the video off my camera, and now I'm restarting. So let's continue and do what we were going to do last time. This. Boom! See how easy that was? If only we had 10 more seconds. Oh well. We get a lily pad. Odd. It's only been 40 seconds. I don't want to add this, just upload a 40-second video. So you know what I say? We add another level. We do another level. Maybe even another 2. Since this is the start of the world, they might be quick. Looks like the zombies gave up attacking your front yard. Now they're trying your backyard. Top it all off, you can't even juice mushrooms, because they'll fall asleep during the day. Isn't that just dandy? You said it best. Basically, the only new zombies we got here are the ducky tube zombies, which are basically the ones that you will see in the water. Now, if you want to put plants in the water, you're going to need to put them on top of lily pads. So lily pads are essential for these levels. Oh boy. Let's rock. Yeah, let's rock like The Rock. Dwayne Johnson. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate how we ran out of time, but sometimes you just gotta deal with it and say, hey, we'll just do it again. I didn't bring thingamabobbles, potato mines, so I'm just gonna wait and put out a quick old pea shooter. Bam. Back to the pea shooters. Can't use our mushrooms now, so no free plants, I guess. Oh well, it was nice while it lasted now, wasn't it? So yeah, in these levels you may notice we're actually upgraded to 6 rows instead of 5. Ooh, we're moving on up in the world! Sorta. So yes, 4 of these rows are normal grass, as usual, but 2 of these rows are now in the pool. The thing with the rows in the pool is you just can't plant plants on it, because it's freaking water. So you need to plant a lily pad before you can put a plant on the water, which you will need to do because there will be zombies, as I said, those ducky tube zombies, which will, .5 appear in the water. Oh boy. But yeah, this is level 3. As usual, 10 mini levels in this big level 3, so nothing new. So you get ready, because they're not they won't appear in the water right at the start of the level, so you'll have time to get lily pads and stuff up, but just be ready. Because you never know when they'll strike. Those zombies are crafty zombies. They really want those brains, so they'll do anything to get them. Anything. God. Boy, I tell ya. What's on my mind? Oh, yep, there's that first ducky tube zombie. What's on my mind, Probably the global politics essay that I gotta just write up. It's not too bad. I've got it all planned out. Just gotta write it up all neat-like and on every second line because our teacher's weird and wants it, written like that. Don't ask why. I don't know either. But oh well. Either way, I'm going to start putting out some snow peas because we're starting to get some cone heads, and if we can get those slowed down, that would be nice and dandy. Oh boy. But yeah. Right now, we're studying China and its government and its national interests and stuff. Well, I don't got anything against China, just in case I have any Chinese viewers. So, I just want to clarify this right now. I don't got nothing against China. Good, cool country. Highest population in the world, so credit to you for that. 1.3 billion people. How the hell do you do that? Russia's 3 times the size of you, and you got so many more people. It's oh yeah, watch out, zombies can rise up from under the water, so you may want to note this. But yeah, it's but it's just it's government. Well, first of all, at least I found out, I did learn its government is communist. Yay, communist governments. Make shit easier. Boom. Oh well. I don't know. When it comes to government, I don't know shit about government, so I'm not one to chastise, I guess. Oh well. Yeah, I reckon we can fit in one more level, so I say, why not? At the end of level 210 and the first 2 levels, just like well, episode 11 should be. You got a new plant. Squash! It squashes zombies. Well, that's basically what it does. Ah, dip. Yep, now they're bringing him in. Look at that. The guy who wanted to finish the Sudoku, the Buckethead, the football player. I actually played football. You know, fun fact, I actually used to play football. True that. True, I did. For, 4 years. Started when I was 9 years old, till I was 12 years old. Played every year for 4 years in the under 13s. And technically, it was changed to under 12s in my last year, so I was technically the oldest that you could possibly be. Oh, put out some sunflowers. Duh, come on. No, let's get a 1000. I am 100% Pat, and I stare at myself in shiny cereal boxes, styling my hair. Because I damn well can. Oh yes, now we have potato mine, so let's pop one of those out, so we can set up our sunflowers, while that guy falls victim to the pot-ato mine. Yes, pot-tato. It's an ato made out of pot, which the year 12s at my school would like because they're big drug smokers. I'm kidding. Well, actually, I don't know. Last year's year 12s at my school, they were big pot smokers. And I actually think some of the kids in my year are also pot smokers, and maybe even the year before mine. Like, right now I'm in year 11. I think some of the year 12s smoke pot, some of the year 11s, some of the year 10s. It's actually quite sad. Like, seriously, people that young doing drugs, it's just like, wow. Wow, really? They got their whole lives ahead of them, and they're throwing them away by just using drugs, and it's just like, come on! Haven't you heard the anti-drug messages? You probably shrug them off, you know, say, oh geez, just another anti-drug campaign, what a bunch of pussies, but seriously, don't do drugs, people, don't do drugs! Do you see me doing drugs? No! Do you see me drinking beer? No! Like, you know, I'm not one of those rights activists who push, you know, you must be 18 before you drink beer, because over here in Australia, the legal drinking age is 18. Suck on that, America! We can drink 3 years earlier than you can! Nah, I'm kidding. But either way, you teenagers get drunk anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yes, yes, as you know, I'm 16. And for anyone wondering, this is what the squash does. Bam! One hit KO. It's like a Fisher or a Sheer Cold. Yeah. Yes, and for anyone wondering, no, I've never gotten drunk. No, I've never done drugs. Well, basically because I don't see the point. Like, what the hell is the point of just, like, going and getting drunk and stuff? Like, oh, minigames unlocked. I'll explain them another time, but don't worry, I will explain them eventually. But yeah, I mean, seriously. Like, what's the big deal? You drink a whole shitload of beer, you act like a total idiot, and then you wake up the next morning feeling like shit. I know I'm swearing a lot lately in my videos. Oh well, again, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get the truth out. Oh well. Oh boy. Now let's put a squash here to take care of that cone head, I say. Again, squash will just sit there, first time that comes near it, whoop, bam! But yeah, that's just my opinion on the thing. Like, I don't see getting drunk is the point, and like, you know, just drinking shit tons of beer. I've had beer before. I don't like it. It's bitter. You know, it's like, nah. What, just drink this stuff to look cool? Totally not worth it. Like, when it comes to beer, no. Give me a Pepsi any day of the week. Like, any day of the week, I would much rather take a Pepsi over a beer. And that's the thing. While, next year on Muck Up Day, which if you don't know is basically a day when, before the year 12s finish, it's basically the day when year 12's finished. The night before, they have a progressive dinner, which they have different food items and play games at different people's houses. They travel around to different houses. And then at the end of it, they go to someone's house. They all get fucking drunk off their asses. And then next morning, they trash the school, you know, without actually causing any collateral damage. They just put, like, toilet paper everywhere, write all over the windows with liquid chalk, and put things in totally inappropriate places, making it inconvenient for everyone. And then then when the other kids from year 7 through to 11 come into school, they basically pelt them with water and shaving cream. Most kids usually think it's fun, you know. They're just like, come and get me, bitches! Oh, God. Seems that guy coming. But yeah. That's that. Yeah. Next year, I'm gonna make history, I've decided. I'm gonna be the first year 12 not to get drunk on Muck-Up Day, or the night before Muck-Up Day. Yep, you heard it here first. I am going to make history. Haha. Because, again, I've already explained my reasons. I don't see the appeal in just getting drunk off your ass, making a complete idiot of yourself, and then waking up the next morning with a hangover. You know, you feel like it, you feel like shit, pretty much. From what I've heard, and I don't see how that's appealing. Just don't. And I don't see how drugs are appealing, too. Oh, they make you feel good. Yeah, they make you feel real good. Try in about 5 years' time when your internal organs are basically begging for mercy. Do you feel so good then, you little drug takers? I didn't think so, Super Sunshines. But yeah, that's my opinion on the subject. Drugs are bad. Getting drunk isn't all typed up to be. And it doesn't make you cool. It just makes you look like an ass, and then next morning you'll feel like shit. So remember that. If there was a test, it'd be on it. But of course, there is not a test because I don't want you guys to suffer through pointless, tests, just like exams. God, it's so stupid. I know this stuff. You know, just putting me in a disclosed environment, just where everyone has to be silent. You know, there's so much pressure on you, you know, you'll tend to forget stuff, you know? It's like choking under pressure. It's ridiculous, man. It's what I say. It's what I say. Oh, well. We'll be able to finish soon. Oh, I missed the coin! Ugh, no biggie. No, I just realized I have 2 snow peas on that row. Oh, well. It's not exactly a bad thing. Alright, it's gonna be the last wave. Yep, we'll definitely be able to fit this in. Gotta watch out for the guys who are gonna, pop up out of the water. There they are. We have football zombies. You know what I do to those? Ska-wash. Makes life easier. So we're just gonna have to wait until our trusty pea shooters take out everything else, including the bucket heads. But they're tough, but we're tougher, I say. So this pretty much is the end of the episode and the end of my rant. Boy, do I go off on a lot of rants, and actually just in time. We're almost out of time again, but yeah. Oh, ooh, this is a fun plant. Costs a lot, but it's a 3-peater. It shoots 1 pea, just like a pea shooter, but in 3 separate lanes. I'll explain it more in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and next time on Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies, we're going to do levels 3-3 and hopefully 3-4. See you guys next time. This has been Red Skittle 1000, and I'm going back in the Skittle packet.